one of actually kind of a friend that I've become friends with here from YouTube sent me an email for like a video request type idea. And she said, I got thinking, being the new year and everyone getting organized around their homes, maybe some of us reorganizing our budgets. I'm one of them. Would you be willing to make an updated budget video? And I'm like, that's actually a really good idea. Because I haven't done a budget video in a really long time. The last time I think the last time I did like a budgeting video, I may have been married. So my life has gone from like nice and wonderful to like way down, like, you know, like on the floor out of the frame, to back to being kind of like, you know, comfortable and finding, you know, ways to be comfortable, a little bit more comfortable financially. Whereas, you know, 2 years ago, it was like, we can't afford milk this week. Like, I need to go return the peanut butter so we can buy eggs or whatever. You know what I mean? It was bad. So, like, you know, my life there for a long time, like down in this little like gully over here, there was no budgeting. It was just trying to find a way to get everything paid and to like be able to eat and keep the lights on. You know what I mean? So like, it's been all over the place. But for the last, I would say maybe like 6 months to a year now, I've actually been in a much better financial situation. I have, you know, the job security from my job now, and like just, you know, and like a few things like here, and just kind of, you know, child support's been consistent. So it's like things have like evened out, and every month I kind of have a rough idea of, well, you know, what I'm gonna make, and it's better than it's been by like a million times. So I mean, it was really hard there for a while. And yeah, so anyhow, because of that, and because of what I've gone through, the way that I budget is different than it's ever been before. So instead of like acquiring debt terrifies me. And I'm, you know, really focused on paying things down and getting ahead on things and having things be, I guess, a little bit more set up for myself, so that I don't have to worry so much about, you know, like, oh, what if something happens one month, or what if I, you know, lose my job, or what if I stop getting child support, you know what I mean? So like things, I basically just need things to be a little bit more secure, I guess. And it was just from experience, and it's from having gone through what I went through in my New Year's video. I have a goal this year, and one, it's to make some headway on my car. So paying more than what just my basic payment is. So I want to make, you know, more than what just my car payment is, so I can apply more towards the principal. So my car. And another one is I want to travel a little bit with the kids. And growing up, I didn't do a whole lot of traveling. We did a whole lot of moving. Being in the Navy, went on this big, huge, long run about how I also want to get my kids to travel. And it made this video like 10 minutes, and I'm going to bring it back a little bit and not talk so much about why I am so passionate about traveling with my kids, but just to say that it's something that I really want to do with them. It's something that, it's like a gift I feel like I want to give them. And it's not just because like, oh, it's fun to go on vacation and lay on a beach, but it's just experiencing different ways of living, seeing how different people live, just everything. So I want to, you know, within my budget, and it's not a whole lot, and it's expensive to travel, the three of us, you know what I mean, like just in general, so within reason, but it's something I want to do. So sometime this summer I want to take them somewhere else and let them see something that, like, I've never seen the Grand Canyon. I mean, I just feel like that would be a great place for us to start, because I haven't seen it, they haven't seen it. It's like kind of a family destination. So if you guys know of any, please let me know. But anyways, that's aside from the budgeting. So first and foremost is to obviously pay all the basics. So power, water, rent, there's food, cell phone, internet, car, gas, insurance, because there's like a million different insurances you have to pay. And what else is there? I know there's like some other big ones right off the top. And to pay down debt. So debt in general. And that's mostly just with my car, because I did have to take out a loan when I bought my truck, and it terrifies me. After having been where I've been, it's just scary. So those all come first. And then basically anymore, whatever's left is in savings. and the slush fund or the fun fund or whatever you want to, petty cash or whatever it is very minimal. And it kind of came that way to me out of necessity a while ago, and now it's just kind of stuck, and we enjoy doing a lot of the free things, or you know, we'll splurge and get a membership to something and then enjoy that all year long. Things like, I'm getting really sleepy. I didn't have coffee today. Again, I'm like forgetting coffee every day. Who just forgets to drink it? So I guess that's a good thing though. I don't want to be super reliant on it. Anyhow, yeah, so I pay everything first. That is like a priority. And then from there, you know, if there's anything we want to do, like say we want to go bowling, or we want to, you know, go see a movie, things like that, then, you know, I plan for that. And then anything else goes straight to savings. And if I want to buy something, say I want to buy a new desk, then I save for that until I have the money for it and everything has been replenished, and then I will go and I will purchase that item. So I'm not, you know, racking up any debt, and I'm spending a lot more time before like my divorce and everything else, major impulse shopper. Oh, I want to do a new desk. Okay, let's go check one out right now. Oh, this one looks nice. Like, we'll just put it on the credit card. That was what we did. And it was fine. And it was fine for a really long time, but it's not where I'm at anymore. So it's, okay, I want a new desk. I'm going to research every desk place there is, figure out the cheapest price, watch sale trends, things like that. And then once I'm comfortable with it, then I will purchase it. So that's kind of the way that I'm like budgeting these days, is I'm doing a lot more planning. I'm being a lot less impulsive, and really thinking things through, and just putting as much away into savings as I possibly can, and just trying to pack it up so that we can do bigger things like say travel, or you know, when I bought the car, I had money put aside from the car because I was making myself like mock car payments whenever I could, and just, you know, just little things like that. So yeah, those are some of my biggies. I've got all my bills pretty much as low as they can go. I've gone to even the negotiation department at like with my internet to try to get that as low as possible, and just, you know, things like that. So, you know, you can do it. You just got to actually try. Something I want to do again is shop insurance again. So I want to start shopping all insurance, you know, health insurance, car insurance, renters insurance, every insurance that there is. And just make sure that I'm getting the best deal possible with like insurance, and, you know, just little things like that. So anyhow, I hope that, I don't know if that helps at all, or if it just explains more about my life, you know, that type of thing. So I keep everything. I don't have very many bills anymore, so I don't have some elaborate spreadsheet like I used to have. If I remember, I'll put the link to that. I need to get better about putting links and clicks and stuff like things to like what I talk about, putting links, but if I remember, I'll put that video, and it has I used that Excel spreadsheet forever, and it was exceptionally helpful. But anymore, I just don't have a ton of bills, and I don't have that much stuff to keep track of. Like, and you know, it's pretty cut and dry these days, whereas a while ago it really wasn't. So yeah, I did get the Erin Condren budget planner, and I plan on implementing that in my life very soon. Again, I'll leave a link for her down below if I remember. And what else? I feel like there's something else I wanted to mention. Yeah, just being smart, turning off lights, you know, not wasting water, not using my oven unless like I really need to, you know, and figuring like, do I want to run the oven or do I want to run the crock pot? And just, you know, silly things like I turn off my Keurig because I don't like the sound of the water constantly boiling on it, because I just like hear electricity and dollars pouring out of the outlet, and just, you know what I mean? Little things like that. So I work hard at all that kind of stuff just to keep the bills a bit more practical. So anyhow, that's it. If you guys have any questions, suggestions, I would absolutely love to hear them. I do read most of the comments within like a day or two. I try really hard. So, but this is one that I'll definitely read all the comments too. And yeah, that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.